Hey, how's everybody doing? Let's get this thing rolling. Uh, how was everybody's Christmas? We had a good one. We had a good one. I got a few things that were real cool that I could use for camping, bushcrafting. Uh, you'll be seeing them in some future videos. What I want to do right now, I'm bouncing around here. I am trying to get into the YouTube side and so I can monitor what's going on here. I gotta pause it once it starts. Oh, Mud Tramp, how are you? To do right now. Okay. I just wanted to get rid of that. There's one thing, I do not see your post yet up on StreamYard. But I'm glad to see you. How was your Christmas, Becca? Did it freeze up? Did it freeze up? It freaking froze up. What do you know? I'm bouncing around here. Okay, get that off of there. Everything sounding good out there? Yeah, we're not seeing anything. Come on. For some reason, I'm not seeing your comment on StreamYards there, Becca, but that's okay. Good, good. I'm seeing a little bit of a lag. There's a between YouTube and StreamYard, and I'm not seeing comments coming up on StreamYard yet. But did you have a good Christmas and get everything you wanted? I got a few things I needed. Yeah, it's definitely lagging. Howdy, JB. How are you? I don't know. Might have to get rid of this tab over here, and it will work better. It should get better as we go along. I'm hoping. But amen to that. Yeah, I figured I tried to get hold of some folks that trap to come in. I may have one that will come in later. They are busy heading home, and it'll probably be a little while till they are able to do anything. But that's okay. Still ain't seeing anything on the StreamYard side. What do you know? So I'm having technical issues. See, oh, okay. I don't know. Only thing you get to trap right now is dust. Okay. Yeah, I was watching a few other channels, and they are really doing real well this last couple of weeks on their trap lines. And me and Boxie, we did that collab, and it got me thinking I'd like to try to get back into it. So I thought I'd get a couple others, or even one, don't matter to me, to come in and talk about what would be the thing you want to do to get back into it or get started at trapping. You know, what are the things you're going to need? I know you got to get a trapping license, and through Pennsylvania, you got to go to take a course and stuff like that. But other than that, you know, just what would you be needing to do it, you know? Yeah, I watched Jake eat cracks last one. He just posted up the other day. Well, he did real well. He got a beaver, a couple possums. He let one go. I think it was 6 raccoon. He did real well. And then Trapper Jay, he's been doing real well with the coyotes. I just watched his last video. He just posted up, and then Trey, yeah, Trey Muse, he's doing well, and Mark Larson. Hi, Field Guide. How are you? Yeah, I'm gonna do it too. I'm gonna take the course this spring, so I'm ready for next season. Start slowly gathering things together. But I want to get out. I need to get out with and get some information and with others that are doing it. You know, that'll give me a good reason, you know, to learn and the tips and tricks. So I'm watching the YouTube side right now, and it's lagging real bad. But hey, what do you, Ramsey? How you doing there, buddy? I may need to refresh. I might try that. But yeah, we had a good Christmas. I got a lot of ham left over, so now I'm eating a lot of ham sandwiches. I got a couple things for camping. I got one of those so-called portable tripods for cooking over a campfire, adjustable rack, and got some cast iron frying pans, which I already have some, so I am gonna probably take that in and trade in. I'd like to get a what do they call that? Dutch oven. Get a Dutch oven. Hello, Heath. How are you tonight, man? Glad to see you. How was your Christmas, man? That's an idea. There you go. Reuben. I haven't had a Reuben in a while. And I'm lagging bad. Do some come New Year's. I know the wife, she likes getting into the making a sauerkraut and kielbasa for New Year's. So that'd be good. So if you guys could give me a thumbs up and share this on out, maybe we'll get some more in here. And I would love to get someone in here that is into trapping and knows a bit about it, you know, like Judith Davis and Jakey Crack and who knows, you know. I know Becca is Mud Tramp and Irene is Field Guide. You got a Remington 66 from a client for Christmas. Nice. Sweet. That's a nice little gun. Copy. You need to talk about trapping. Yeah. Yeah. There's Scott. Hello, Scott. Is Joy with you, or she doing her own thing right now? Oh, there she is. I see her now. Sorry about that. Glad you guys came in. Really do. Great garden gun. We got dumped on with snow, and I've been needing to get the crossbow, which is right here, up and out, and I got to do finish up a review video on it. But we got dumped on. We got about 12 inches of snow. I just can't get out to finish that up. And then archery opened up today, and Flintlock, and it's open for about another 2.5 weeks. So I want to get out with the crossbow. And Boxie Outdoors, he got himself a doe today with his Flintlock. Congratulations to Boxie. He posted up a picture on social media of that. But this thing is just lagging so bad. I hate it. My computer speeds have been getting worse and worse here, and can't do nothing about it. I complained to Coffee Outdoors is very good trapper. Yeah, I'd like to have someone come in. It's going to be I'll probably be lagging, but it did start getting better when I was testing. Thank you, JV, for helping out doing that. But going to try something different since my internet speeds are so bad. And in the past, bringing somebody up on StreamYard up on panel, I always get dropped, and I may have come up with a solution. As long as they have Facebook Messenger, it can be done. The internet got so bad you thought you wouldn't be able to finish your classes. Wow. Limited on trapping in Colorado. Yeah. Yeah, our internet. I did some tests with it a while back when it started, and I screenshot the ping, upload and download, and I just did it yesterday and tested it, and it's even worse than what it was before. And I've reset my router, and I've cleaned the computer and rebooted, and no. Yeah. But I am looking at getting into data, because they have a I can't remember what it's an antenna for data, a box that's inside, and it's a router also. Amplifies data to where you can use a data plan. I mean, if it's faster than DSL, then I'll go with that. Are we talking about Coffee Outdoors? I think it is, or John, or because I know there's two coffees. There's John Coffee, the Unpaid Explorer, and then there's I think it's Coffee Outdoors. I think it is, or I can't remember. I got them both on my subscriptions. I just can't remember. Droid trapped Scott and can learn a few things in R2. There you go. Yeah, that's who it was. Coffee Outdoors. That's right. Yeah, I know of a few. I didn't know of all. You know, I watch some of his stuff. You know, he just shared my video, which is cool. Thank you, Coffee Outdoors. I've seen the notification that you shared it out. Thank you. The thing is that if he wants to, he would have to have Facebook Messenger to do it. The weather's made it pain trapping, I bet. Yeah, but you got your sets out. You got so much time. We have, I think it's 36 hours that you got to check your, between checking your sets. And we got dumped on. And I could just imagine, you know, trying to check your sets when there's 2 feet of snow. Messenger won't update. Nice. Thank you, Joy. Appreciate it. That helps. Anything helps. I haven't done a live in so long. It's been a couple weeks. I just had other things going on, and it was 70 degrees here. Must be nice. It was, we'll say last night, it got down to 12 degrees. And the high of today was maybe in the 20s, low 30s. And it's been snowing off and on ever since Christmas Eve, and it started about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, you put out a video today, Scott? That's cool. We'll have to look. Yeah, I think I'd have to look. I don't get a lot of notifications. I have folks the bell turned on for notification and click to all, and sometimes I don't get them. Walking icicles. Yeah. 24-hour. Yep. Yeah, so we get 36. I don't know why, but most places are 24. Snowing since September. 29 in New York. You're a little warmer than us, and you're further north. Single digits. Ugh. So you haven't been out in that crap, JV? I don't blame you either. Yeah, it's cold winter. That's the thing about Pennsylvania. If you don't like the weather, hang around. It'll change next 24 hours. Only state that you can go through 4 different seasons in a 24-hour period. But I got the crossbow. I got to get it up and rocking and rolling. My boy's going to let me use his flintlock, but he went out today, and he's going out Monday, and then he works at I think he gets off work around 11:30, gets home around midnight, stays up for a couple hours or so, goes to bed, and he don't get up till about 10 or so. And then it only gives him a couple hours or so to get, to get out and go hunting, and then get ready to go back to work. So he's going to let me use his flintlock. So hopefully we might get a deer. I've been needing to fill the freezer, and it hasn't happened yet. You miss living in lake effect snow upstate? Why would you miss that? We get lake effect, but we're at kind of at the bottom edge. We still get it, but we're at the bottom edge of it. It all depends on the storm and which direction it's coming, and the speed, because it will carry it further. But anybody north of us, I live about 15 miles south of Meadville, Pennsylvania, and you go north from there up to Edinboro, just north of Edinboro, McCain area. It's a little bit south of Erie. That's where they get dumped on. Oh, okay. You like skiing? I did that a few years back. My knees can't handle it anymore. Yeah, off Lake Michigan, I bet. Yeah, you get that lake effect snows like up toward Watertown, New York, and that, and comes off the lake up there. And then if you live east of Lake Erie, Buffalo, Rochester, and stuff like that, you get it off of Lake Erie. That's as long as it's blowing from west to east. But if it's a southeastern flow, we get it. Boy, StreamYard still doesn't show much. I just jumped over. Yeah. Yeah, JV, I got it streaming to Facebook also. Streaming to my my YouTube page. But you're the only one I've seen that has posted anything on StreamYard in the chat, So I'm over here looking at on the YouTube side. Yeah, I didn't see Scott Coffee asked that, but hello, Homestead Aquarius. Thank you for stopping in. But yeah, Coffee. I want to go for Yotes, Fox, Coon. Yeah, that's why I use StreamYard. But for some reason, I got both windows open. I got YouTube open and StreamYard because I can see my mods. I opened up the YouTube side because StreamYard is not posting in the chat. I cannot see any. I mean, it tells me there's 11 here, but there's nobody in the chat window. only go live on your phone. Haven't done a live in a long time. See, I can't use my phone here at the house. Now, if you look back at some of my lives when I was fishing, yes, that's off my phone, but I had good service. I don't get good data service here off my phone. That's why I'm looking at getting a antenna and unlimited data, because my internet is so bad here also. And if it works better than what I'm doing right now, I'll be just using the net off a data plan. Doing fine here, warm and full belly. There you go. Well, I've had a full belly the last 2 days. Don't mind what I post on Facebook. Okay. Now you're gonna make me go over there and look. See how you are. I would shop around for trap suppliers and get goat and predator starter kits. Okay, cool. I've seen. I mean, I've watched a lot of videos and all that, and I learned a lot. Boxie helped me out, and what kind of traps to go for. Like the two. What are they? The two and a half dual coil, and the for coon and stuff like that. I don't know. I doubt a yoke would do. We use a foothold, but you're missing some chat. Yeah, I don't understand what's going on there either, but I ain't getting no chat whatsoever in StreamYard. I mean, JV posted a couple times there, but that's it. Excuse me. I don't know why it won't. Yep, I don't know. I don't know. So I'm having to watch on YouTube side. Yeah, I know I would have to get get the stakes and start, for starter kits and stuff like that. I'll look into that. I'll definitely look into it. Just kind of looking at, for anybody else that wants to get into it and what they would need to get started. Okay, now you're gonna make me go over there and see how he is. Hopefully I don't get a lot of buffering because of using up the so much internet. Kit would have everything you need to start out. Okay. How many I don't know. It depends, I guess, where you go, huh? What kind of how many traps you can get, or you can buy extra traps. It depends on how many you want to put out to start with. And I'm going to make I call it a boxy trap bucket. If you watched our live stream, I put in there at the beginning of the first part the trapping basket he makes. he made. So I want to make one of them. Okay, let's see. Let's go. I gotta see what he has to say. I'm gonna move it off screen so I can still see what's going on over here. I'm gonna have to mute it too. Oh, it's already muted. Good. I see my buddy Chuck. He gave me a good big thumbs up on it. Thank you. Haven't talked with you in a while, buddy. Now let's see where the comments are. Different brands in there, and you can get the 6 or 12. Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be plenty to get started. Yeah, I'll have to look into it. I'll have to ask around, hunt around, Google it, whatever I need to do, find out where I need to go to get all this stuff. And then lure, some lures and stuff like that. Yeah, my Facebook is slow too right now. I hate my internet. I hate Windstream. Beaver kits. I ever trapping nowhere. Everywhere they're causing trouble. Yeah, cool. Who's Chuck? Chuck is a buddy of mine on Facebook. I worked with him at a couple different places, and he lives in Meadville, about 15 miles from me. But he gave a thumbs up on, and I'm still waiting for the comments open over there. What do you know? Good question. Who's Chuck? Half a year ago, yes, post the beaver starter kits. I'm going to look into it, definitely. Muskrats. I know Trapper Jay uses the square conibear. He uses those for that's muskrats. A 1.5 foot hold or 110 body grip. Okay. Snow's rare and unpredictable. You know that every track is fresh. Oh, I see. That's what I thought, Scott. That the 1.5s or 110 conibears would be good for muskrat. And I do not see comments. See how they are. Wonder if I need to go to my page to get to see it. Most likely. And I'm buffering, but that's okay. Oh my goodness, you're so lost. Oh, Becca, you'll be fine. We'll catch you up. And you have snow to coyotes teach you where to put your set. That's what Boxie was saying. You watch where they go because the snow gives you the tracks, Or YouTube this. Facebook is slow. YouTube is working good. My StreamYard, it blows. Soft beaver. Okay, JV. Don't go any smaller, okay? Well, Irina, share your internet speed then. I need it. I don't get good internet whatsoever. There we go. I found it. Okay, JV. I can screen share that now. I'm going to mess with you. This is what JV is putting up on Facebook. This is under the comment, under the link to my Facebook YouTube page that we're streaming, but he wants to hunt beaver. Oh, Lord. January fur harvest for an auction been canceled, so hopefully April. Yeah, on my end, your stream is awesome. Good video, audio, no lag. I wish it was that way here. Potatoes and carrots work for muskrat. Oh, I didn't know that. That's something I'm gonna write down. Does that work for mink too? Mink also? I don't know, but I need to make a few little notes. And won't go there. Okay. Yeah, this is such a slow tonight, but we'll manage. I bet sardines too, huh? I bet you they'd like those. Mink fishing. I bet your raccoon would smell those sardines too. The fishing sardines or whatever. All right, Coffee. Thank you for stopping in and helping out and giving us a few little insights there. I do appreciate it. Maybe one of these days we'll be able to do a better live stream and do some, bring you up on panel. But I'm hoping here within the next couple weeks or so, I will have better internet. That's what I'm working toward. I need to. It's pretty bad. I can take a 15-minute video, which is probably right around maybe 2 GB of file. Start that file uploading on my PC at 6 p.m. in the evening. And it doesn't finish until 10 o'clock the next day, 10 p.m. the next day. We're talking more than 24 hours. Then I could take the same file, put it on my phone, and then when I'm out somewhere, say I'm up in town or whatever, and I got good service, it takes about an hour. That's how bad my internet is. I did a ping test. I'm going to close down. And I took some snapshots of the my ping test I did. And I'm going to, yeah, it was through our carrier Windstream. The nearest good server was AT&T in Chicora, Illinois. My download speed is 0.98. My upload speed 0.52. I might as well just have dial-up. It is freaking bad. Here, I'll bring it up on screen and share it with y'all just to show you. Right there. That's freaking awful. That's just downright sad. But I am looking into, like I said, I'm looking into getting 5G, getting an antenna put on and run data. Internet in the country has been bad. Some are not posting because of it. Yeah, it's freaking awful. If I make a video, I gotta load it onto my phone, and then I gotta go in town and either go to like the Sheets and upload it there, or up by Walmart or someone that has free open Wi-Fi, and it takes about an hour, maybe 2 hours. You have to drive to get better internet. Wow. Yeah, sounds like me. No, I don't have a booster. That's what I am looking into. Our lines from the house and on the poles going to the nearest junction box, which is about 2 miles or so down the road, are the older cable lines, DSL, and it's not high speed. It's not like fiber optic. They haven't put fiber optic out here, and they don't plan on putting fiber optic out here for probably another year or so. So if I can go data on my cell phone, and they have an external antenna and a receiver box inside, the router and all that, if I can get faster speed over data, I'm gonna go that route and just drop my internet. Because we can't even stream. You can't even think about streaming a movie. And I'm supposed to be paying for high speed internet. I ain't getting nowhere near it. I'm not even getting dial-up's even better than what I'm getting. In YouTube videos, when I want to watch a YouTube video, it depends on the length of the video, but most of the time it buffers and buffers. Hey, Trey, appreciate you stopping in, buddy. Here's one of the guys that want to talk about doing some trapping. Boxie Outdoors just left. Yeah, we were asking questions about what you know, if you want to get into trapping, and what would you need to get started, and a few tips and tricks is what I was trying to accomplish. Seen getting Wii boost. That's supposed to be good. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at. Not Wii boost, but it's another. Teach me how to trap. My beaver's getting away. Scott says he's stuffing his face. But I'm lagging so bad right now, Trey. I was going to try and have you come up on panel and talk about it a little bit, and we can try it. But the thing is that you have to have Facebook Messenger to do it. And I would send you a link to where you can come into the live chat room on Facebook, and then I would just screen share it on StreamYard. Okay, I just got your message. Okay, so, but you're driving right now? Yeah, I'm on Eastern time. Okay, let me see what what we can do here. I mean, I don't want you to get in troubles and stuff like that, you know, driving if you don't have to. I'm looking at the other screen, but I'm sorry. With low quality internet today, would be able to bring him on without cutting off the stream. Yeah, that's kind of where I am wondering, but we're going to give it a try. I sent a message to Trapping with Jinx and Jakey Crack, and but I never heard anything back, but that's fine, you know. I am going to move this window over here. I love having 3 screens. Okay, I shot you the link, Trey, and we'll see what happens. And then I would have to jump over to StreamYard, but that's no biggie. I could do that. I think we'll have it under control. And it would be best if you turn your phone to landscape mode. Please remember to hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Cecilia, for reminding. Okay, Homestead and Aquarius, appreciate you stopping in. You have yourself a happy new year. Thank you for your time, and you have a great new year and be safe. I can't keep up with one. I don't know what you're. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll see how it works if you can get in there, Trey. If not, no, ain't no biggie. Oh, you got one screen. Now, if you use a laptop, you can hook another monitor to it. But the thing with a laptop, you can only hook one monitor. You can only run one extra monitor on it, which is not. I like it because I can move. I got all three screens open right now, so I can multitask if I need to. But it don't help because I got crappy internet speed. You're going to Fort Worth? I used to live in Fort Worth. Lived there for 9 years. Well, south of Fort Worth, down in Mansfield. And then I moved over into Kennedale. That's where I learned to drive truck. Yeah, there he is.
How's it going?
Pretty good. Appreciate you stopping in.
I'm glad you invited me.
I am attempting to get you up on YouTube here on StreamYard. And,
oh, cool.
When I am doing a screen share, there you are. But
so you could do all that straight from Messenger, huh?
Well, what I am doing, yeah, from StreamYard. I don't know if you ever use StreamYard for streaming.
Yeah, I got it open right now.
Okay, but whenever you're streaming, you got that option at the bottom to share screen, and then that just says Chrome tabs, and I just have you open on another Chrome tab.
Oh, I see.
So I'm sharing that into StreamYard, and then it's going to the live stream.
You're much too technical for me.
But yeah, I just want to kind of get a few questions out there. I mean, we got Scott Swift in there, and Boxie Outdoors was in there, and they were helping out. Myself, I want to start getting into trapping. I trapped when I was younger. I was about anywhere from 13 to 15, a couple years with a friend of mine. And I got out of it because then I met girls.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I never really got back into it until Boxie Outdoors offered me to tag along and set a trap line. So now it piqued my interest. I would like to try to get back into it and just try to get a few answers on, what would be the way to really get back into it. What do. Scott was saying that they have like starter kits.
Did you? Did you want to start the stream now, or?
Well, you're on you're on the stream right now. We're streaming live.
Okay. How many people are on there?
We have 10.
Oh wow, cool. Well, I had no idea. Hello, everybody. Yeah. Probably.
Okay, I lost audio. What? I don't know what happened there. That ain't good. Yeah, I lost your audio. Let's try something here. Yep, I'm not hearing you now. It might not work for us, buddy. Let me see if I can share the audio. Maybe not. Can't win today. I can't win. My speakers are working. And I can't get into change things. Let's try this. Nope. I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. Let me try your. I'm gonna try see if I can turn your mic back on. Well, this ain't working. YouTube might have caught on to us. Let me go here. Yeah, I can't do anything here. For some reason. Well, I had to drop you from the stream for a second. Yeah, it's kind of wondering if you accidentally muted yourself. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but nobody can hear you out on the stream. Hello, NT. How you doing? Appreciate you stopping in. Judith, David, and Dan just jumped in. Cool. I'd like to get you back up on there, but we don't have audio on your end. Maybe I'll sign you out and you can try to sign back in. You want to try that? Okay. We are going to try something new, guys. For some reason, we lost audio with Trey, which is a bummer. You're watching a blind man trying to use a microphone. Yeah. Trey, I can't send you onto StreamYard because it won't come up. It will just drop. It will just drop the stream. So we have to go through this link here. Try if you want to try that again. But I see Judith and David. Thank you guys for coming in. Okay, yeah, I didn't think it was on your end. Let me try it one more time, and I'll send you the link over Messenger again. And because it was working fine for me and JV earlier. It worked real good, except for the lag. But I can live with that. It's just I might have too many windows open at this point in time. I put it right there for you on the Trapping with Jinx. Hello, buddy. If either one of you guys want to come in there, that link I just posted, that is for Messenger, Facebook Messenger. It is the video group. Do you have audio now? Yeah, I don't. I still can't hear you, buddy. This ain't no fun. Haven't had much luck with the trap line. Catch several yotes on the property. Cool. I don't know why it's not working, Trey. I do not know. I am trying to figure this out. That is my connections.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, but I can't hear.
Jinx, Jinx has no audio.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like his audio went. Yeah, and this is a totally different link. Huh. You may have to go into Jinx, or not Jinx, but Trey, you might have to go into your settings and share microphone. I had to do that earlier with my wife when we were testing. I don't know.
Hey, which one do you think is Trey and which one's Jinx?
Trey is up above.
Yeah, Jinx was here earlier.
Let me turn this down. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know on my screen, Jinx is in the white.
Yes.
Because you'd be looking at a different setup on your end, seeing both of us.
Jinx is over here next to me and you're below me.
Oh, okay. I think he's given up. Oh,
'Cause
man.
everyone kept saying my name, but he was the one on the computer.
He's going to try his headphones. Okay. I'm going to bring you guys up just on screen. Maybe we can. I don't know why it's doing that. I got to take it full screen. That's why. There we go. Now, if you're looking at YouTube or the YouTube side.
I can't. I'm on my phone. So.
Okay, so you're just on the yeah. I see. So you can't see the chat. But yeah, the thing I was wanting to do is, like I was saying earlier, I'm getting into wanting to get back into trapping. I haven't done it in years. It's been about anywhere from 13 to 15 years old, but I know there's folks out there that want to. I'm one of them, and want to try and give out a few little hints on that, on what you would really do to get started.
My first thing is learn your state regulations. Learn them to death, because then you know what you can and can't do, what style of trap you're allowed to have. Because like here, I can run snares, but you go over to Missouri, you can only run cable restraints.
Yeah, I know Pennsylvania's that way.
We can run 220s on land here, but you can't use them in Missouri, I know.
Okay.
I'm in Kansas, so we don't have really many restrictions on our traps, but we're not allowed to use bigger than an 8.5-inch jaw spread on footholds. So
yeah,
I
know I'm going to really look into the regulations, and I know we're only allowed to use restraint.
Yeah. But don't you guys have to have a license to use even the restraints?
Yeah, you got to pass a test.
Yeah. See, in Kansas, all we have to do is we have a trapper's education course we have to go through, and then buy our yearly license. So,
okay. Yeah, I was trying to get Jinx back up with audio, but just ain't working for some reason. But yeah, as of gear, what would you think?
Was that?
Like gear getting started,
You're getting started, depending on what you're really wanting to go after. Raccoons, I'd suggest DPs. If you're wanting to go after coyotes, number 2, anything number 2 wise, I use Duke traps. So, but it's whatever you want to really get into, your price ranges. I use Duke because they're cheaper, and I can buy them at my local hardware store.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been writing things down so I can remember. I know every state's different, but
Yeah. I use a lot of number 2 Dukes and a lot of number 3 Dukes for my coyote sets. I know there's guys that don't like the number 3s, just because they're a 2-spring coil, and a lot of guys have told me to try to make them a 4-coil set. I just haven't had the time to do it. I've had no issues with them being a 2-coil right now. Doesn't mean down the road I won't have that problem.
And those are like leg hold for raccoon or foothold for yotes or fox.
Yep, I use the number 3s and number 2s for my coyote sets. Raccoons, you can use 1.5 if you're going to use footholds. I've got a few of those I set out in random spots. I do a lot of dirt hole sets normally for my coyotes, raccoons, whatever I feel is necessary in that area.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just kind of in the chat. There's a few of them that sat there and said, you know, that it depends on your sign and what you're using as bait. You know.
Yep. What I'm using right now, bait wise, coyotes. I've got Jeff Dunlap's Hellfire lure and Soul Taker for bait. I've also got Trapper J's all predator bait. Is what I have now. I'm looking into getting more different types of lures and baits. Jinx, I know you use some of the Kansas Trapline stuff. If you can hear me.
Yeah, I don't. I tried to set it. Yeah, he don't have no audio. I tried to get in there. In settings, I just cannot. I can't get it up. It's just like I lost them the last time. I'd send them another link and.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm looking for different things to always use, and I'm always trying to learn more as I'm going. This is just my second year of trapping that I'm on, but I've had my education on it since 2008.
So you've been around. So you've been around it since 2008, and then you just got into it a couple years back.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to get into. You know, I want to get into it. I just kind of get an idea on what I need to start with. I know, you know, I don't know if you've seen the collaboration with me and Boxie, and he made his trapping basket out of a trash can. You know, that's a good idea. You know, save yourself some cash. You know,
I have a 5-gallon bucket I use, but
yeah, you really don't need to go full bore just over time. No. But yeah, the main things I noticed, you know, are the hammers, you know, and the stake to set your anchors.
Yeah, and it all depends on what type of anchors you're wanting to use. I know guys that use rebar stakes. I use the wolf fang anchors. So my hammer is just Masonary's hammer. What I use.
Okay. Yeah, so you can get into it for pretty reasonable price at the start.
Yeah, and I know on F&T, because I heard somebody earlier with starter sets, you can get the starter sets on F&T. They sell them. But
Jinx got multiple headsets.
He comes prepared.
Yeah, he's prepared.
So
yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I really wanted to get him on there. So I like to have more from me, you know, everybody's perspective, you know.
Yeah. So, and I know from where I live to where Jinx lives, there's not much of a difference in our areas because he's only probably an hour away from me from where I live.
Okay, cool.
So I'm in northeast Kansas and he's right over in western Missouri.
Okay, so you guys are kind of even close over there toward Trapper Jay.
Yeah, Trapper Jay lives about 84 miles from where I'm at.
Oh, okay, so you guys ain't too far apart from each other.
No.
Huh, that's cool. I don't know if Jinx would, yeah, maybe try that. I might have to, you might have to try a different, there you go. Yeah, he's going to try his cell phone.
Yeah.
But I don't know what happened at that end. That was weird. But
Yeah.
yeah, Al's Outdoors says he used a trash can for years.
Yeah.
And see, Judith, whenever anything else fails in my, they bait with rabbit guts and meat.
Yep.
Well, really, any predator, yeah, that'd be. Who was it today? I watched. I think it was Jay. Had a rabbit set, a rabbit hole set, and he missed a yote. I think it was him. I looked at so many. Been looking at so many videos today.
Legal Outdoorsman did that the other day too.
Might have been him. I can't remember. But yeah, different. I know when I was out with Boxie, he showed me a lot. You know, showed me a few sets, and I know they're. And then that's because he was talking of the restraints, cable restraint, and
Yep.
so I started looking into that.
Yeah.
But I probably won't get into that right off the bat just because I'm a greenhorn.
Yeah.
But our pellets, our fox, you know, our hides, are they, you know, what is a good, you know, good price for, say, a yote or a fox or?
What I've been hearing, because I haven't taken anything in yet, I was hearing 25 on coyotes, but that's in my area. It can differ from area to area.
Okay.
So what I'm hearing right now in my area is 25 on coyotes.
Oh, okay. Because someone was saying earlier in the chat that prices were, or, you know, it depends where you're at. Prices were down. You know, in certain
They are down. So
and some
prices are down this year.
And some poor buyers weren't even taking it.
Yeah. It all depends on where you're at. I know our drive around buyer, like Kansas, they're taking full carcass coyotes, but Missouri they're not. So it all depends on the per buyer and so.
Yeah, because some of them aren't even taking any in, and so people are having to store them, you know, for a time, and then hopefully when they reopen, you know.
Yeah.
And that's another thing I have to learn, you know, is skinning and all that, but you know that'll come too.
Yeah. And last year when I started doing it, I learned by trial and error. So
yeah, so I think it was Scott Swift, or it was Coffee Outdoors, was saying that some places sell trapping starter kits. You know, you get 6 or 12 traps and, you know, a few things here and there, and just to get you going. And I don't know how, you know how to.
I know F&T Post does that. Look up F&T. They sell the starter kits, I know, and they're roughly around $100, depending on which set you're getting.
You said F&T?
Yep, F&T.
Okay. I'll look that up.
If I remember right, they're out of either Wisconsin or Michigan.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't know who is around here that, where I can even go to even get stuff. So probably just be.
You're in Pennsylvania, so I know Jakey Crack. They're the guy he goes to there in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. I had the hat. He sent me a hat, and that when I won that hat in trail cam, Coon Creek Outfitters. Yeah,
Yep.
they're over by Marionville, Clarion area. That's about an hour for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Jinx is trying to enter the room. He says, but I don't see him.
Well, I hate to cut it short, but I've got to go into Walmart and get some shopping done.
Well, that's fine. I do appreciate you stopping in. And
you're welcome.
We're going to try to get Jinx back up here, and
Okay.
since he's on his
phone.
But yeah, I'm going to throw one of the mods. You can throw up Trey's link up in the chat, and I'm going to throw it down below in the description once it is done and over with, and try to get you a few more in there.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you. I appreciate you stopping in and helping out. I mean, there's anybody out there, it's me, that wants to get into it. I mean, even the young guys, young teenagers and that, they don't know where to even start. And that's why I kind of threw that up there, just try to help somebody get into the sport.
Yeah. I just got your message right beforehand. I left my phone at home all day, so I'm like, oop. Well, I see he's live, so I'll just hop in there.
All righty, cool.
But you have a wonderful night, and we will talk with you later.
All righty, appreciate you stopping, man.
Oh, you're welcome.
Okay, take care.
Bye.
Okay, I'm probably going to need to restart this little part, and Jinx, did you try the same link? It might not work. Here is the new link. It might be the same link. I'm not sure if it's going to work. Like to get you up here on panel in here and get some of your advice. Because every little bit helps from anybody, get different perspectives from different folks, and etc. I'll be glad once my computer gets up and rolling. Better speeds. I need better speeds. I'll take that out of there. Until I can. Boy, I'm messing up big time tonight. Just too much going on here. Fossil Creek Kennels. Brian, just depends on the state of regulations. Yeah, I'm going to have to look into it. I know every state has different rules, regulations, trap sizes, what you can do, what you can't do. And I'm going to have to get the book and get into it. Okay, we'll wait on you, man. I forgot to drop the screen there for a while, but I'm back. And I don't see. Yeah, I'm looking at Messenger right now. I don't see anything, but yeah. So from what he was saying, so maybe right around $100 bill or so, you can get into it and get a starter kit, and that's probably what I'll do. Is but I probably won't get to start gathering my gear up until summertime. And then I was told at the end of the season also it's a good chance that you can get used to get other traps. Hey,
Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you now. You able to flip your phone over to landscape?
Like this way?
Yeah, to where, there we go.
Is that better?
Yeah, that shows up a lot better on when I bring you up.
I don't know what happens. I have more technical problems on YouTube. Never fails. As soon as I get on YouTube, I have some technical issue.
I have
I'm Jinx.
I've been having the same issue. It's my internet speeds.
It was really fun to be able to listen to Trey though. He's a really, really good guy to get to know.
Okay, well, you were up on panel, up on and going live. So, like I was asking Trey, I mean, what's your input on if somebody wanted to get started and get into trapping? I know to go with the rules, regulations to your state and area, but just to get started in on it, what would you do?
There's a lot of really good resources. I think probably the best is finding a mentor or finding a trapper association or getting linked up with other YouTubers. I know my website, I've got a little over 100 trapping videos. I have a how-to playlist on my channel on just how to set basic traps, like how to set a columbine, how to set a long spring, how to set a coil spring. Because a lot of people, they almost have to be shown how to set the trap properly. That way they don't get their fingers stuck in the trap. That's probably a good way to start. And then from there, you just start researching, figure out what you want to trap. Like in my area, we have farmland. Raccoons are really plentiful. Muskrats are fairly plentiful, and I might just sit out and say, I want to trap some raccoons. And then from there, I'm either going to go to my mentor source or I'm going to go to my favorite YouTuber and I'm just going to watch them kind of do it and what works for them. Probably my biggest mistake now, I'm just going back to how I first started. And that's how I kind of remember how I learned. I had a great uncle. He showed me how. I had a best friend. He was the same way. I went out on their line. I saw what they did, and that's what gave me my passion to want to get involved. And then from there, I just started consuming everything I could trapping related. Books, videos. Trapperman.com is another good resource.
Yeah.
Your trappers associations. Go to a rendezvous if you can get in your area. Just have fun. Trapping, it gives you an opportunity to be creative. There's not a right or wrong way of how to do things sometimes. But yeah, just have kind of fun with it. And then if you wanted to purchase products, Minnesota Trap Line, they sell some starter kits. You could really put a lot of money into just starting trapping. I'd say get you, however many traps you want to put into it, 6 traps or a dozen traps or, lure, same way, if you watch now, I hate to promote my channel. I apologize. It's not about me. But like on my channel, I have what's called the Kitco, where anything that anybody sees when I'm doing my videos, they can go directly to my Kitco and they could buy this stuff like from my hammer to my supplies. I've got everything in my Kitco.
Oh, cool.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really neat. So, and I have some companies that do sponsor my channel, and I'm not in this for business. So, like, I'm just in this to help people. The sponsors that help the channel, I just basically give it back into the channel. So, Schmidt Enterprises, they sponsor. And I basically, I don't want to say I picked Schmidt, but I really wanted to go with Schmidt because they're family owned, operated, and they help people. You know, so a lot of my stuff in my Kitco will go to Schmidt, will go to Minnesota Trapline Products. Just the companies that I use on a regular basis, and they're all good. There's nothing wrong with them. But there's stuff that I may use, like Trey may trap a little bit differently than I do. It just kind of comes down to preference, you know.
I didn't know if you could see the chat. I just threw it up on YouTube, or I don't know if you're on that end or not.
Yeah, I could see it on the YouTube channel, but I think there's a bit of a delay.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there's a lag. I just thought people would want to throw up some questions up there to you, and maybe someone can throw up your one of my mods throw up your link, and maybe even a link to your Kitco, and because I'll definitely be looking into that. Because I mean, the easier I can get hold of stuff, the better. You know.
Yeah, it really depends on what you want to trap for. That's where I kind of start. I kind of like to buy the lure and the baits from the professional trappers. Not to say anything wrong with any one. They're all good, I'm sure. It's just we all kind of get in a rut, and what we like to buy. I like to go with some of the old timers who've been around, like the Milligan product or the Hobbaker product. I like to go with some of that older stuff. Milligan, I really like Ray Milligan. He's got some really good books. I've got all this stuff linked in my Kiko. I've got a big trapper up by me. He's like an hour from me. His name is Red O'Hearn, Mike Red O'Hearn. He catches like 1,000 coon a season.
Wow. For
multiple seasons. And I met him. I've met him a few different times, but I was able to really talk to him in October at a convention in Iowa. Got to meet him. I'll be giving away one of his books or student autograph. But those are the kind of guys that I just kind of learn from. I just learned from that one guy, because what really gets really frustrating, I'll just say this, for me, is that I got to learning about all these other trappers and how they do things, and then I would get kind of confused, because I would read some of the Western trappers and what they're doing that would work really well out west. Like one trapper said he used about 5-foot chains. That's not going to work in my area because that's CRP fields, But that's just that's why I would say, try to find somebody that you can mentor or learn from in your area, and that might help.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's one thing I need to start hunting around now. I know Boxie, he's been doing it for about 4 years. He knows more than I do, but I mean, it could be a journey, for both of us here. But
yeah, I mean, a lot of people, it's just like when they first learn, it's just whatever you can get your hands on trap wise, and stake wise the same way. Like I think I first started 20 plus years ago using rebar stake, just because that's what we had. And then we bought into a disposable stake system. I use the Pogo stake system because I can make my own stake. But a lot of people use wolf fangs. And the nice thing about those disposable stakes, Geo, is that you can cut the cables on those. You know, like right now, we're dealing with winter time. I'll set out a bunch, and then I can leave those stakes and come back, or I could cut them if I can't pull them. You know, I'm not really out anything.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I know uh, Mark Larson. He I think that's who it was. Posted up a video just earlier showing about retrieving anchors because they have a lot of plow
Yeah,
farmland that's plowed, and you don't want to have it get caught up in machinery. And but yeah, that kind of looks like it'd be if you can leave the anchor there, then you can hunt that set. You know, if it's a good set and it's profitable, you know, keep going back, you know, for the next season.
yeah. And the disposable set, I can put about a dozen of those in my pocket, whereas a dozen rebar stakes gets kind of heavy, you know. But rebar, there's nothing wrong with using rebar. You know, you can pack rebar all you want. It just goes down. It goes down to whatever you have available, and whatever you feel comfortable with using.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. NT Outdoors just asked you, how would you set up a 2-track dirt path that runs right through the prairie grass pasture, and how would you space out your traps?
yeah, NT. I'm in Missouri. We got. I like to set the ends where it connects to another travel, whether that be another fence line or any other travel paths. Some guys they space their stuff out 15 feet. I've seen them, catch them, 15, 20, 15 feet from each other. Or I'll set one on usually on one side, and then I'll set one on the other side just in case the wind changes. In my area, I take into consideration the wind, the direction the wind would be coming from, so that they're going to wind my set. Winding it meaning they're going to catch as they're smelling as they're coming through. They're going to catch a whiff of my scent on my set.
Yeah,
So I think you could set them out.
yeah. Judith, she has put in there. They got away from rebar because of thieves, and they can't figure out how to pull the wolf bangs.
That's pretty smart.
But
Yeah, those are pretty hard to pull.
yeah, I guess it all depends too on because when me and Boxie were out, he had some with an 18-inch cable and some were 12-inch or 14. So you know you drive that thing in 18 inches, they got to dig that deep to get to it, or at least close to that.
Yeah, yeah. ALS Outdoors. I think we all kind of get kind of set in our own way. I don't think there's anything wrong with it really, because I think the way I personally feel like is that I think trapping allows us the opportunity to be creative and to create our own set. I like to learn from the professionals personally because they put in the work, you know. But after 20 years of trapping, I'm still learning. I'm a long ways away from where I want to be, and you can if you're flexible. I don't think we ever stop learning. That's what makes it fun. It's challenging.
Yeah, that's why it piqued my interest. Just learning the different type sets and looking for the signs on where you want to put your set. And like I said, I was 12, 13. I can't remember now, but me and my best friend at the time, he passed away at an early age, but we trapped for a couple years, and he was learning from another guy, and he was showing me, so we were on the same journey, but we never did get to go out, all three of us. But that was, heck, that was that would be 40 some odd years ago that I was so
Yeah.
well, oh, Tubby guy, appreciate you stopping in, man. But yeah, I'm just thinking, for the younger folks, that the young kids, that's one of the main things that I really want to push is getting the younger generation out from behind their phone and their computers and their laptops, and get them outside and get them learn hunting and fishing and camping and trapping, and just the new generation. Yeah, I mean, that if we don't keep it going, it's just going to fall to the wayside. And
Yeah, I agree, absolutely.
and
Hi Wyatt, how you doing?
and like with Jakey Crack, he had some a couple out with him on his last video, a fella and his son, and got them going, into the see what trapping's all about. And I like to see if that young man does get into it. That'd be cool.
He's really a lot of fun to watch. He just started the trapping too. He's really catching the bug, I think.
Yeah.
So he's got a good chance.
Yeah, he's done pretty good too. He moved he back down toward the house out southwest of Pittsburgh there. So he's not far from me.
Yeah.
And
oh, okay. I didn't know that.
And he started well, I live in Northwestern. I live up by Boxie. So we're virtually neighbors. I live up by Palmatuming Lake up in Crawford County. And when he goes, Jakey went over to camp. He's about an hour away. He's north of Clarion, PA, up near Marionville. So that's about an hour from us. But he lives down by Pittsburgh, and that's where he, reset his line, and it's producing, which is cool.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody likes checking empty traps. It happens. I've had a kind of a dry spell the last couple of days. It's kind of discouraging. But I tell you what, they call it the December, what they call it, the December lull, or there's a word for it in December. There's kind of a little lull. And what I try to do is I try to set new traps in either new territory or something that wakes me up. When I wake up the next day, I look forward to checking, and then I'll start pulling traps as the week goes by. If you ever get into that funk where none of your stuff's producing, it's either just kind of be patient, and then I set another trap or two every day, just to hit another area or just something that kind of motivates you to go out and check them the next day.
Yeah.
When you get to running a lot of traps, it gets discouraging when they're empty.
Yeah, it's like me and Boxie did that collab. That was, matter of fact, that was a week ago that we did that, and we got the videos up. What was that, Christmas Day? But we went out, and he was checking nothing, empty traps. We set 4 or 5 sets, and yeah, I mean, you get that, but hopefully it comes around now that we got snow.
And the weather plays such a factor in everything. Like, we've been struggling here in Missouri with warm weather, and it's killing everybody's line. It's just not me. I mean, there's 3 or 4 of the guys that trap hardcore, and they're having the same problems I'm having. Where it's just slow, or it's just weird. And then we have full moon issues, and then wind, and I don't know. you just know that there's going to be that one day where that new system comes through, and that and then the days that you're thinking I don't have enough fur, and then there'll be days where you're thinking I got too much fur. I can't get caught up in the skinning jig. So somebody asked me once. They said, how many coons did you catch? I said, well, I catch too many on some days and not enough on other days. That's how many coon I caught up to.
Yeah, you got just like me and fishing. There's days that I don't take the camera with me and I catch a ton of fish, but then whenever I decide I'm going to make a video fishing, I don't get nothing.
Yeah.
But, yeah, JV.
I let numbers motivate me a bit, but I don't get numbers oriented. I used to really do that where I still set goals, but really the goal is just to have fun. I try not to outbeat other people in my area. I just try to go out and trap for fun anymore. I've set some pretty good goals for myself this year, and I don't know.
You think
still fun.
You think you might be meeting those goals?
No, I wanted to catch 40 coyotes this year, and I set a water line out for my coon for fun, and then I'm probably single digits on coyotes right now. I caught a coyote today, but I should be catching them right and left. Yeah. I've been having issues with bait this year. I tried some new bait, and I put some of it on my channel, and it's not working out for me. But I bought a new supply of a shipment from Apple Roads Bait and Lure. They're out of Missouri, and seem to be having some pretty good luck. I caught a coyote yesterday with them, and I think I'll probably like what I have there. But I get to where I go back to what I was using 20 years ago. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking the good numbers I used to put up, and then I start to scratch my head about what am I doing wrong. I second guess myself, and a large part of it's the weather.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Tubby Guy says he used the number 3 Bridget 4 coil for a couple coyote and hoping to keep his thumbs out of them. But then JV says, yeah, watching Boxie catch himself is hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went out and did that trap line, and he decided he was going to catch his thumbs and his finger, twice in 2 different sets.
Yeah.
The main trap setters use one of the coil spring traps, getting T85s. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I like to work more toward raccoon, fox, and coyote, but I ain't sure about our coyote numbers around here. But I mean, I could look around it, but and ask around. But maybe mostly, I wouldn't be going for. I wouldn't be doing any beaver sets or muskrat sets just yet. It would be.
You might try buying some like 1.5 or 2, and those are good all-purpose traps. I use a 1.5 dude stock trap. I could catch coyotes on those, hold them. I know a lot of people said that it won't work, but I've held coyotes for years on 1.5 dude.
And it
may not be the trap for it.
And
it works.
And that's a dual spring or 4 string?
Oh, it's the dual. It's not a 4 coil. It's just the cheap 1.5 dude. I take a few links in the chain out. That's about it. And I change out the swivel and those. Other than that, that's the only mod I make to that. I've held really large 70-inch beaver. With those, I don't know if I could make it happen again, but it happens. I've got 2 two-toe coyotes, good sized coyotes. caught in those. In my area, sometimes I'll set them because the ground freezes so hard. It's easier to pump in that little bit to chisel out a trap bed for that little bit of trap. You gotta work a smaller area. But if you're on a budget and you're just looking for an all-purpose trap, 1.5 or 2, or a lot of people buy the 1.75 and do pretty good.
Yeah, I'm just getting ideas on where I want to start. What would be a good starting point just for, like I said, coyote and fox and coon.
Yeah, you might try that. Might try to get you some of those smaller traps that we can use them for everything. And you can still catch some guys. They catch coon in those bigger traps too. I mean, because it gives them a higher catch on their arm. It depends on your preference. You just have to. It's almost like shopping for shoes. Some people like Nikes and some people like Adidas.
Yeah, bushcraft Rebel knives.
The main thing I'll say is not so much catching them as much as it's holding them. You want to be able to hold your coyotes for sure. Whether you use a disposable stake system or whether you use the rebar. I don't know what your soil conditions like, and I don't know what Jiffy Crack or box you're using, but you may have to use the cross staking on your rebar. Or, I don't know. Some people have like sandy soil. Some people have clay type soil. I'm in Missouri. We've got some topsoil, and we got a little variety. But a lot of questions there, isn't there?
Yeah. A lot to look into. Bushcraft Knife says you come up to his way, and you can have a ton of coyotes. And Tubby says Ontario has some different laws and a list of approved traps. Yeah, I'd have to look into that. I'm gonna start looking into that and worry about trying to get everything squared away before next season. I ain't gonna get it ain't gonna be worth my time right now because it's toward the back swing of trapping season. So I think I don't even know when trapping season ends here in PA, but I'll be looking.
Well, Gio, I really appreciate the stream. I'm probably going to cut out if you don't have anything else for me.
Yeah, I do.
Anybody else has any questions?
Yeah, I do. Thank you for stopping in. That definitely helps out. And for viewers that watch the video afterwards, that find it and want to learn trapping and where to start. That's really about where I'm going at with this stream. But I do appreciate all the information and which way to go, just to get started.
Yep. And like I said, in my channel, I don't mean to promote my channel, but you have a beginner's playlist of different things, and then I do have the Kitco if somebody wants to buy something like me.
Yeah.
Kind of help.
Yeah, I'll have.
What I'm there for.
Yeah, I'll have a mod throw up your channel link, and if they can hook up that Kitco link to it and throw that up, that'd be great too. But I will put that down in the description too with your channel, so everybody can find that whenever they do watch the replay. But I do appreciate you stopping in.
I'm looking forward to seeing some of your trapping videos. So
maybe not. Maybe this time next year. That's when you'll see them.
Yeah.
All righty. Well,
take care.
Yeah.
See you guys later.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Well, that's cool. I had a good time tonight. That's good. That's good information. Thank you, JV, for throwing that up there. Jinx's link, and somebody else can also throw up Oh, God, my dang ankle is killing me. Throw both their links up there so that they can. But I appreciate you guys all stopping in, man. We had a few little technical difficulties going on throughout the evening, but hey, it managed to work, which I feel is cool. Yeah, Jinx, appreciate you stopping by. That really helps. That really does. I do thank you. And I'll be throwing both our guests' YouTube channels down below, plus any other links that like his KitGo link. I'll be checking that out. I definitely be checking that out. There it is. I'm gonna open that in a new tab so I have it there already. Go check out. But we have been going at it now for just over 2 hours. And I appreciate you guys all stopping in. I'm going to call it a night. And I'll be watching all your guys' videos, so I'll be learning. I'll be watching some of your sets, and I'll be doing some research. And I appreciate all the good information. I'm sorry I couldn't get into the chat too often because I was on a totally different screen because I was not getting the chat in on the StreamYard side. But I do appreciate it, guys, for you all stopping in. I hope you all had a great Christmas and have a happy New Year. Be safe and God bless you all. We'll catch you all again.